You're listening to In My Humble Opinion with Maxilia Robinson and Charles Lewis. Only on 101.3 Jams.
So we got a very special guest in studio with us right now. The man himself, Adwela from Adwela the Uprising. So we're going to actually kick it over to his track, Sweet Reggae. And then we're going to talk to the man, Adwela from Adwela the Uprising. Y'all stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
Okay, well, we give thanks and praise every day with Jah in our way all the time. We give thanks and praise every day with Jah in our way all the time. We give thanks and praise every day with Jah in our way all. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. We give thanks and praise every day with Jah in our way all the time. We give thanks and praise every day with Jah in our way all the time. We give thanks and praise every day with Jah in our way all. Yes, I know. Come on and play a little reggae music one time for me. Whoa. Come on and play a little reggae music one time for I. Come on and play a little reggae music one time for me. Whoa. Come on and play a little reggae tune one time for I. I say play I some sweet reggae music. Fill my ears with those sweet melodies. Play I some sweet reggae music. Fill up my soul with the sound of Jah praise. Oh, Mr. Selector, please play me a tune with my mind at ease. Every day I need to hear some sweet reggae music. Come on and play a little reggae music one time for me. Whoa. Come on and play a little reggae tune one time for I. Come on and play a little reggae music one time for me. Whoa. Come on and play a little reggae tune one time for I.
In My Humble Opinion, and that was Adwela right there with Sweet Reggae. Mm-hmm. So Adwela, thanks for joining us on In My Humble Opinion, man. Appreciate all you do.
Yo, bless up, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Worldwide success, man. So that song Sweet Reggae that we just played, man, give us a little background and leading into who Adwela the Uprising is. Tell us the inspiration behind that song and who helped you out with that track.
Well, that song, we all collaborate, basically. All the musicians have their separate parts in that, and they bring what they bring to the table, you know what I mean, as far as their respective instruments. Lyrically, I wrote that song, and the purpose behind it, man, I was younger, and grew up around the music and grew up around reggae, and you know, I go visit and see the street musicians and stuff, and you always would want them to play for me because I love music, but I never had any money because they're playing for money, you know what I mean? So it was always, hey, either you can sing with me or do a little jig or something and I'll play. So it was like, you know what I mean, Mr. Music Man, play some reggae music for me, you know what I mean? So reach out to the DJs, the selectors, everybody else, you know what I mean, the players of instruments and music, to just, you know, spread the positivity and that message in music, you know what I mean? So that's the premise with that.
Right, gotcha. Now the Uprising. So tell us, who does the Uprising consist of, or what does that represent?
We're really just, you know, the members we have now. We're a big AP's band now, so big up drumming, you know what I mean, on the drums, you know, Mr. Ron Meredith, all the way from Jamaica on the bass, you know, Rocky, Sister Rocky, the only original member right now, the co-vocalist in the band, Eric Arnoldson on guitar. We got my man Alex, Mr. Focus Jackson on the horns or whatever. We got Drizzy Drake on the keys, you know what I mean? And we mob now, so it's cool. And Lil Bro on the percussion, you know what I mean? So we're big, man. So it's, we just, I don't know, the purpose behind that, I forgot to name the band. We were born in a talent show, and I was struggling to get everybody together and rehearsing everything. And the people from the local paper came out and was talking to me before the show, and I forgot to do everything but name the band. So I was like, I was scrambling trying to find something to kind of fit. So I knew my name, and I was like, you know what? That's the only original thing I can think of. First is my name, and then my influence. You know, I'm obviously a big Bob Marley influence guy. So my favorite Bob album is Uprising, his last one. So kind of put that together, and thank God there was no kind of infringement or anything on that. So it kind of went through, and the name's cool, and so it's ours now. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's where it come from. That's what's up.
So for those that don't know, you are a homeboy. So you know you are local, correct?
Of course.
So for those that may be interested, you know, tell us what got you into it and your whereabouts, where you from.
Well, I grew up in Culpeper, man. I'm a Culpeper guy all day. So that's where I come from. My mother is from there. My father is from Jamaica, born and raised in Jamaica.
Okay.
So my influence comes from that music coming back and forth my whole life. My whole father's side of the family is from Jamaica. So you know, I'm 50% Yada, you know what I mean? And my citizenship is both here and there. Okay. So I do venture back and forth quite a bit. So a lot of people don't know that because I grew up here and around all my friends and family, and it's like, well, we never hear you speak Patois before, none of that. Well, half the people around here, their English isn't. So I'm not going to confuse them any further by saying, so it was never really you know what I mean? It was never really an opportunity that presented itself to really show that culture because, you know, it's a smaller minded place, but now that I'm older and embrace that, you know, it's bringing people back to roots and culture, and especially us of African descent to roots and culture. That's a very big, you know, thing to me to put that, you know, in the place, you know. So
like that. So Adwela the Uprising, as far as what y'all have going on right now, just give us a little insight into some of y'all accomplishments because I know you have them. I've been seeing it, and you know, where the people can look out for you upcoming.
It's first give thanks to the fans and everyone else, man, for putting us on that pedestal. We've definitely put a lot of work in. There's some works that I feel that we should have been, you know, recognized for, but very thankful for what we have been. Multi-music awards we've won. We've won the best new reggae artist of the year in 2015. This year won the best song of the year for Warrior. Our guitarist won an individual award for best guitarist of the year as well. Our debut album came out 2 months ago, The Road Less Traveled. It charted on iTunes Top 100. Came out and debuted on number 28. So it's been on the charts. Thank you so much. And then what else? You know, we've been around opening for some very big acts. Third World, The Wailers, upcoming Ziggy Marley on July 15th. You know, Aki Becca from Vaughn Benjamin at Midnight. You know, Taurus Riley and to name some others as well. So we've shared the stage with some big names and big acts and been on the festival scene as well. So we're just excited to do the work, man, you know.
Nice.
So when you perform or when you record anything, is there some type of ritual you do to get yourself ready?
Is it radio friendly? Can I give it to you?
No, you can't. I just want to see what you're gonna say.
You know, so
you know, just clean it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, so you know, kind of, you know, hold the vibe, you know, catch a mess.
She's shaking her head. She already knows.
and you know, lively up myself. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, go and play some catch outside, man, or do something to lively up myself. Go for a run, go for a walk or something. Maybe lift a little bit, and just to get my mind clear. And then there's a writing process when I plan that time, and other times I'm just chilling riding in my car and lyrics come to my head and it just happens, you know what I mean? Or other times we'll be in rehearsal and play around, or other times we'll be on stage and be in the improv mode and get an idea for a song and jam and just record it and then go back to the lab and clean it up. So the songwriting happens, you know, a couple of different ways, you know what I mean? So I'm excited for the next album to come out. I'm going to take my time with that because I want the complete vibe to be different. So I'm trying to, you know, I guess play around with different ways of creating things. You know, I don't want to be just stuck in one way of creation, you know what I mean? But that's normally how we do it.
You had the opportunity to play back home yet?
Yes, we just, like I said, we just played in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We were booked actually at the Wiki Wacky Festival this past December, but they had some issues with their funding and had to postpone it until next year. So I'm excited. We had some brethren Raging Fire. Big up them, Keezy and Kumar and all them, you know what I mean? Spider and all them too. From Jamaica, and they put us on, and they were nominated for a Grammy this year. They actually were classmates of some of my band members. So we linked with them, and they're very good friends of ours, put us on. So we're looking forward to touching Jamaica next year. So we'll be in the Caribbean soon and touch Europe and everything else too. That's the next goal. So.
And Adwela, I just want to say how proud I am of you.
Well, I appreciate that.
You and I go back long time. Don't tell my age here, please. That's all I really wanted to say, man. I am so proud of you. I know where you started. I know how devoted you've been to your craft.
I appreciate that.
Keep doing it, man. Anything that you have going on, please let us know. We want to plug you.
Appreciate that. All right. Appreciate that.
And ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, presents to you Adwela from Adwela the Uprising. So glad he could stop by with us. And if y'all have any questions or comments, make sure you hit us on that station line 422-9101 or inbox us online IMHO 101 Jams. And so Adwela, before we go though, just want to make sure you let everybody know how to contact you. You know, their website and all that good stuff.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we're on www.adwela ADWELA and theuprising.com. So just check us out and all Facebook and everything else too. If you just type in Adwela, it comes up on the search bar. Good thing I have a unique name.
Yeah. So, yeah. And on that site, if they want links to buy your stuff,
there's a contact link for us and a show schedule and a link to purchase the album and merch and everything else too. So we appreciate the support. It keeps us going. Thank you so much for everything in advance. Yeah, that's
right. Thank you for that good music, man. So we're about to play one more track and let you go. So I think this one's called Roll Call.
Yeah, Call to Worship. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about you set this one up and we'll get into it.
This one came in a real dubwise. Real Jamaican feel with that, and that's our call to worship and a real, Rastafarian thing, so we just deal with that and that type of vibes, yeah.
All right, here we go. Adwela the Uprising. Thanks for joining us.